Cooking of heart. The one time the doggy decides not to use his teleporting skills.
Yeah.
He gets caught in barbed wire and he forgets that he can teleport. All right, come with me.
If you want to. Oh, stay there.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, so
Everyone
I was trying
died.
to lead by example, but evidently you didn't see this cover.
That's all you know. Oh shit, dude. Run!
Freddy's here.
Punch! Oh wait, no, not yet.
Fuck it! Metal plating be damned. 3 inches thick? I don't give a fuck. Jam. I love
Me
that.
And how they're like, American.
yeah, I like.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Have we heard the way French talk? Well, obviously we have. I can't remember how he talks though. It should be like.
I think it probably
How would a
is.
British be? Canadian
more
be like. I can, yeah, you can give an onomatopoeia to every nationality. Italians like, and German would be like, and Russian would be like,
Spanish?
Russian? Bill. Yeah, kind of like Bill.
German sounds like duck.
Like a duck, yeah. Basically, German all comes from Hitler's loud clipping recordings. Just distorted and...
Oh, the Scottish feels left out.
The Scots? Ach, ach, ach.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. 2, 3, 2.
2, 3, 2.
Go to this one first.
So let's go. So this is that thing that they just taught us in the little history bit, was like how they would dig under and then remotely detonate.
Yeah.
Irish is try.
Yeah. So grab from the number 2 box here.
And Japanese is all right, so 2, 3, 2. So why does it matter? I need to wait. No, I need to move him to 2.
Oh, okay.
There. Well,
Then
now.
you have to throw one up to him.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure? All right. Oh, that wasn't 2.
Back one more. Left one more. Yeah.
I think I did it wrong because I
No.
put him in the 1 slot. I didn't realize the
It
slot.
goes 2, 3, 2. Give him number 3
Oh,
now.
I see. I thought it had to do with his position. Like there were 3 positions. What? I gave you a.
Oh, is that actually a 4? Oh, that's 3 up there.
Oh.
Yeah, that totally is.
Does it in the friggin' flourish of music? A sitar comes in.
Not that one. Yeah. Not that one.
Oh. Well, he'll just be mad.
No.
Jam. He did all the work. Well, I guess I helped. But still, if I were him, I would have taken the honors of detonating.
Yeah, man, me too. Well,
Manny, I really hope you're kidding. It's sad that we live in a time where it's like, is that racist? We've been making fun of that a lot on the show, calling everything racist.
yeah, the guys.
Because basically everything is apparently. I say it's a succinct depiction of cultural representation, an affectionate one at that. Okay. And I think it's a really good representation of what somebody who doesn't speak a language hears.
Yeah.
When you can't hear or listen, like understand the language, when you hear an Indian talk, all I hear is like, dip, 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 dip. And like that's how people like make, you know, and when we hear Chinese, it's like, well, I won't do my Chinese impression right now.
Chinese is hard too because there's so many different kinds. Oh,
That's true.
so many different.
Oh, I'm gonna help this. You see that, Freddy? Get on it. Oh my God, this is a really... Doggy, this is the most elaborate... No! Did it work?
A new friendship is born.
Did you ask for help? I thought I'd come about it in the most badass way possible. The American way. There you go, German doggy.
Oh. We met once before. Yeah.
These are wire cutters. I don't think this will work, but whatever. Oh, hell. It worked.
Do right now. Galleries for no. Yeah, come this.
So so they're both gonna agree to go find him, but you're on the Americans.
Amidst the never-ending
you're the
attacks and counterattacks, Freddy and Emile hunted the elusive Baron and his regiment.
Really? Is this real?
Dang it, I wanted to hear how you pronounce that.
Oh,
Ypres?
yeah. How do you pronounce it, guys?
Good luck. That's Ypres. They're both in the French army.
Yeah, I forgot. But still, like, I want to know, like, how much is this based on? Is this
No,
anything?
these people are not based on actual stories. It's just like the feel and like they read a whole bunch of stories.
It's Ypres? Ypres?
I don't think the S is pronounced. Yp. Ypres. Is it kind of like desu? Like in Japanese,
Desu.
how like the U
Ypres.
isn't pronounced?
That was sort of a shortish chapter. I wonder if I should keep going or not.
Yeah, the letters and postcards, I think, like the flavor that we
Hey, let's see if-
collect is true, but their actual stories are not,
Uh-oh.
from what I understand.
April 22nd, 1915, at Ypres came the first gas attack in history. 5,730 cylinders of chlorine were opened by Germans in favorable winds. Chlorine gas caused burns to the eyes, skin, and lungs, even through clothes and rubber boots. The effects were devastating. The only defense found by the Canadians was to cover their noses in urine-soaked handkerchiefs. Because we had unfortunately peed ourselves.
Out of fear.
But to be fair, everybody had.
Yeah.
Canadians were the only ones that thought to put it on their face. The Battle of Ypres was a key strategic town in Belgium, especially for the British. It was a gateway to the north and thus to Britain. Canadian troops were deployed to the front line and proved their endurance and dependability in combat to the Allies. 6,000 Canadian lives were lost in the battle in 1915.
6,000 Canadian lives were lost in the battle in April.
Are we coming up on the Battle of Somme then? Because that was the bloodiest, right?
Is that 1916?
All I know is in our Canadian learning, and that is World War I, right? Somme. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Fuck.
Some is later?
Somme is later, okay, because that's like the bloodiest, at least for Canadians. I'm not sure about the war in general, but we know that as like our bloodiest war.
Yeah.
Zeppelins were invented in 1900 by the German Count von Zeppelin, but the first long-distance flight didn't take place until 1908. Zeppelins weren't much slower than aircraft for a period and were first used in reconnaissance. They could fly higher altitudes. From 1915, they were used to bomb civilians in London and Paris. You win some and you lose some.
Some was 1916. Thank you.
The dogs of war. It is estimated that by 1918, the Germans had employed 30,000 dogs, while Allies employed 20,000. Dogs were recruited from... Germans love dogs more than the Allies, confirmed. Dogs were recruited from dog pounds in the police force, while many families also enlisted their pets. Dogs had a number of roles as sentries and scouts, in postal liaisons and equipment transport, in locating casualties and explosives, and mascots.
Yeah.
The main breed deployed were German Shepherds, Doberman, Pinschers, and Bouviers. Do you have any new diaries?
On the march to Belgium, where this damn regiment is stationed. I'm not alone, at least. I met a funny old French farmer, Emile. Doesn't say much, but he's funny. But if I understood right, his son-in-law is German. How crazy is that? Not a day goes by that I don't dream of you.
Who's he writing to?
I think he's writing it to his dead wife,
Okay.
who is French.
Right.
I'm basing that on the picture.
That's why he joined?
For
Because
France.
they said tore his life apart.
Yeah,
At last I found Emile, just moments before the shell started flying. I hope he's managed to dodge the bombs, as long as he can see those silhouettes, inexplicably. The letter he showed me filled my heart with joy, and Marie as well, and Victor's growing up. That's all that matters.
Oh man. Should I tell that story about the guy on the news whose dad fought in the war? Maybe I should tell it to remind you.
No, I know it. I'm just thinking that I should tell it instead of you, because
Yeah,
you're really long,
please.
protracted stories. Well,
And plus I cried
basically,
when I told you.
his father wasn't the dad he grew up with. It was his mom was Dutch
I
and
think
had
so.
a Canadian. So he was. Anyways, basically he was a war baby, and like the father he
World
grew
War
up with wasn't his actual father, but he was raised by his mother and
His
his stepfather. But then he wanted to find out about his real father and went over to France to find out. Researched
If anybody knew anything, the mother had been wondering for years.
Yeah.
Ever since he went to
and
war,
she
what happened.
she had been having dreams while he was gone.
She had dreams ever since he left for war.
Right, about him and stuff. And then he came back and told her the whole story.
Whenever he went to France, maybe I should have told it. When he went to France, he found out someone who had known his father and knew what happened to him and how he died. And he went home and he told his mom. And then...
she died.
She died.
And then she died.
3
She's
days
like,
later.
well, that wraps that up in a neat little
was
package.
Like, I don't know, in her 70s or something, and relatively healthy. But there's this thing that was always weighing on her conscience, and she needed to know, and she just fucking died.
I think we could all hope for as much.
Yeah.
I'm done here. Now I know everything.
It was just on our local
Thank you.
news station. I don't know why they... I guess it was...
It was a pretty heart-wrenching story. Pretty adorable. She said she was proud of him.
Yes.
Of her son.
Yeah.
She said, I'm proud of you. It was like her last words to him. Yeah, that gets you. All right, we'll be back after this with more Valiant Hearts on Video Games Awesome Live.